Oh, good
Hi,
evening, teacher.
good evening, Anne. How are you?
Yes, I'm very good today.
Yeah. How was your weekend?
Um, um, a nice weekend.
Yeah. What
Uh,
did you do
yes,
in the
I
weekend?
have some relative visit my home,
Mm,
so we cooking and eat together.
and sing. Oh, okay. So you were able to have a karaoke.
No,
Ah, no. Okay.
because we are in a like dormitory. Of
Mm,
course, yes.
yeah.
Karaoke will make noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a solemn day, right?
Yes. And
Yeah.
actually, I didn't like to sing to karaoke at
Oh,
home
oh,
and have in Philippines. Do you have karaoke?
yeah, actually, if we do have spare time, actually we do. Okay, together with my family because my mom, okay, would like to sing most of the time. She likes to sing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
I like sing karaoke at the karaoke shop.
karaoke
Yeah,
bar. Yeah,
or yeah, not
yeah.
at home
Not
because
at home.
yeah,
Oh,
because
okay.
a lot of people
Going to hear you.
hear my voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's okay actually because that would also be one way of releasing stress, right?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, so you can be able, even though our voices are not so good, but still we can sing, right?
I
To
I I
release the
have I
stress.
have just sing in my room before
Yeah.
before you call me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I sing everywhere.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be nice
And
actually.
how are you today?
Yeah, okay. I went to school. That's why I wear my uniform. So this is my school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
SMACV. Yeah. So this is an abbreviation of my school, St. Mary's Angels College of Valenzuela.
oh
Yeah. So this is where I work, and yeah. So it's nice to be back. Actually, I've been working in the school for almost 18 years already.
18 years. Wow.
Yes, and then last 15 years of my work, I went out. Okay, what is one? I quit for a while because of the pandemic. And
Oh
then
yeah.
yeah, because of the pandemic, and then I go back, okay, just a while ago. So that's why I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay. So that would be enough. That would be an introduction, right? So
Mhm.
it's nice to be back again, Anne, and having a
Yeah.
lesson. And are you excited for your trip this coming 26th, July 26th?
Yes. I
Yeah.
am very excited.
Is it the
Excited.
first time you were going to go abroad?
Yes.
Okay, what about riding an airplane? This is the first time or it's not the first time?
It's not the first time
Ah,
I
yeah,
ride in
okay.
airplane. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, when I went to go abroad in Malaysia, so that would be no, actually, I rode also an airplane here, but that is just only domestic. So we went
Yeah.
to our province here in the Philippines, and we ride an airplane. So that would be my first time, and it's going to be very, very nervous, okay? Because that would be the first time that I am going to ride an airplane. So I couldn't explain my emotion. I couldn't explain my feelings, especially during takeoff. Okay. So it's going to be something
uh,
like that. So my heart keeps on pumping.
yeah.
Yeah, so that
Uh,
was my experience, my first experience flying. Okay,
yeah.
but during the second time, the third time, okay, until such time that we went to Malaysia together with my boss, so it's natural, it's normal already,
Oh yeah.
right? Yeah, so that would
Uh,
be so.
I
Yes.
I have not experienced to travel by subway.
Ah, really?
Yes,
Oh.
because in Vietnam we have just have subway. Um,
You,
um,
you travel long places or long distance, right?
yeah, now Vietnam have
Ah.
just have us in several years near.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I am still not experienced go
Traveling.
traveling by subway. So,
Subway.
and I heard when I go to Thailand, yeah,
Yes,
I have
yes, yes.
to use that,
Yes,
and
you were going to ride the subway. Actually, there was a report in Thailand that there was a problem in the subway. A lot of people trapped underground
yeah,
because the subway doesn't work properly. So they're there. Okay, so you should have to be careful, okay? So
yes,
that would be 2 months ago, 2 months ago. So there was a report that in Vietnam, because in Vietnam, you were going to, if you were going to go in the mountain province, you were going to ride in a subway actually, okay, and
yeah,
it takes only a less than an hour
yeah,
before you can be able to go there because it's going to be very very fast.
yeah,
Okay, the subway. So it's going to be a long distance, and it's nice actually to ride in a subway. Yeah,
yeah,
actually, I like riding subway because you cannot feel that you are riding because it's just very smooth, not unlike with an airplane, especially during takeoff. So it's different. A feeling is different during takeoff.
yeah,
But when you are there already flying, so it's not going to
not
be, yeah, it's not
normal,
going to be
yeah,
scary anymore. But during the takeoff, so that is the thing
yeah.
that I what is one? I hate flying. Okay, during the takeoff and during landing. Okay,
Yes,
so that would be a
when
very scary thing.
when the fly change the height, yes,
Yes.
I feel cold in my
Yeah.
back. I
Yeah.
don't like that feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes a pilot will going to stay like that and then zoom, something like that. So there was a pilot like that on when we went to Malaysia.
Yeah,
So maybe the pilot, because we ride in a Philippine airline. So Philippine airline is the most famous airline here in the Philippines. So it's going to be a very big airlines. So he will going to stay a little bit slower, okay, and then after that reaching boom, something like that, and then your heart
yeah.
will keep something like that, but
Um,
boom, after that one you will be on top, and then that's the normal one now, right? So that's what I don't like in flying because of the
ah,
takeoff and because of the landing. So when landing, it's also the same, boom, something
yeah.
like that, right?
I I I often go by plane when travels between province in
Yeah.
Vietnam.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and they always the always are
Small
small
plane.
plane,
Yeah.
but uh, take holiday. Yeah,
Mm.
and at that time we will have a lot of passenger. So I I have a big plan. Yeah.
Okay.
So when I go when I
To
went to the plan,
yeah.
I see what's wrong. Yeah,
Mm.
it's very strange with me, and I see a lot of foreigner. So I'm scared. Oh, go to I'm scared. I mistake. I go to a strong plan.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
That
And
is the
then,
first time. Yeah, that is the first time I travel in
oh, so what
a
happened?
a big plan.
Yeah. So what
Yeah,
happened? Did you
I
ride?
see. No, I see
Okay.
again. I check again my ticket,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
ticket. Yeah, and
You
I
have a
ask
wrong.
the I ask I ask
Yeah, you ask
the
the, yeah,
uh,
the attendant, okay? The flight
yeah, attendant.
steward, yeah, the attendant, okay? And then
Yeah, and after I sure that I go to right
the
plan.
right
Yeah,
plane.
I yeah.
Okay. So that would be an experience. So that would be the first time that you experience flying.
Then yeah,
Yeah, riding a plane. But it's easy for you to communicate because they are also Vietnamese, right?
yes,
Yeah, so they're not foreigners. That's why it's easy for you to communicate with that. Yeah, okay. So actually, every person maybe there would be this particular strange experience, right? So
yeah,
we say it's a strange because it's not the normal, it's not the usual one, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So that would be it.
in Philippines. And do you often traveling by subway and traveling by subway is um, are common are
Yes, very
popular
common.
in Philippines?
Yes, in the Philippines. So we do have a
Yeah.
lot of, actually, we call that one as a tram. It's a train, but not, we have only subway here in the Philippines, but it's not yet working. Okay. But we keep on riding on a tram, on a train
Okay.
that's on top. Okay. Not
Yeah.
underground. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our subway is not, it's not yet working in here in the Philippines. Okay. It's about they're just what is one? They're just constructing in it until now. So it will be expected to be finished next year.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
but we have a train. We do have a lot of trains in here that is above on top of the way. Okay,
Yeah.
so we call that one as light rail transit or the LRT or MRT. So we do have a lot of lines in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's just the same with the subway. The only thing is the subway is underground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're the same. They're the same. They look like a train. Okay. The only thing is that their way is underground, but this train that what I'm talking about is on top of the way. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that would be it. Actually, our lesson for today, and there would be connection to subway or to
Oh.
tram or
Hmm.
yes, okay.
Yes, it's
Okay, so
very
I hope,
nice.
yeah, I hope you can see the presentation. Can you see it?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. Okay. Look at this one. It's here. Huh? Look at this. Where is the tram or the train? Okay. It's here. The best way to get Blanc, the city, is by tram. Okay, so
Trump.
tram is also called as train or or subway. Okay,
Yes.
in London, actually, in London or in United Kingdom, they call the train or subway as a tram.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they call that one as a tram, but they don't call that one as a train or a subway. So if you happen to go there, do not ask for a train or do not ask for a subway. Okay, ask for the tram. Where is the tram station?
Yeah.
Okay, but in
Oh,
in Thailand, it's a subway. Okay,
yeah.
so you can be able to see the big signage. Okay, when you enter the subway up, okay, you can see entrance. So you will going to get in until such time you will going to go down using the elevator. So it's going to be deep down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that subway is going to be underground, right?
Yeah.
So you can, even though it's just morning, so you can be able to see only the lights in there. Okay, it's going to be dark. It looks like night even though it's
Yeah.
morning because it's underground, right?
Yes.
So the only problem if you were going to use the tram or the subway, if there would be like unavoidable circumstances beyond control. Let's say, for example, there would be a heavy rain, and
Everywhere.
then,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, and then the subway is going to be submerged by this water. So
Yeah.
it will become the subway becomes submarine. You know what's a submarine?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
So
So if it's a heavy rain, you didn't we wouldn't use traveling by subway.
no, okay, no. Actually, there would also be a particular thing. Yeah, okay. It's just rarely, okay. It happens maybe. It's not possible to be happen.
And
Okay, maybe
uh,
in 10 years, it's just only once. Okay, it's going
oh
to
yeah,
be heavy. Just like happened 2 months ago. Okay, in Thailand. Okay, but
yeah,
yeah, because of that, because there would be problems when it comes to that particular subway. So maybe the what is one the thing, okay, or the train or the subway or the tram itself, okay, something wrong.
yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
that's why it's not working anymore. So they stopped in that particular place, okay, for the longest period of time until such time that it became okay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not happened every day, so it's just rarely happen, right? So don't you
Yeah.
worry because in making that particular tunnel, we call that one an as tunnel. Okay, you know what's a tunnel? Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, so the tunnel is underneath. So they made a tunnel, okay, and then
Yeah.
they cemented that one. Don't you worry. So no water will
Oh yeah.
going to come in, okay, okay, because
Yeah.
they make sure that that would be safe to the people.
Yeah.
But don't you worry because in every station on, you can be able to see there would also be some part in the subway that it's not all the time underground. So sometimes it will going to go up. So you can be able to see
Uh,
also trees, mountains.
oh,
Not all the
really?
time.
I I
Yeah.
I I I thought I thought
It's going to be
the
underneath most of the
subway
time.
will be straight, cannot go up or go down.
No, there would be some areas, okay, especially in
Uh,
Thailand, that you can be able to see also the trees, okay? So it's not
oh,
it's not most of the time underground. Okay,
yeah.
especially maybe if that particular place, okay, is not meant to be underneath, okay? So it
Oh,
will going to go up, okay, and then you can see the trees in there, and then after a while it's going down again, okay, and then
yeah,
after a while it's go up again. So there would be places like that. Not most of the
yeah,
time that's going to be a tunnel,
yeah.
okay, so don't you
So,
worry. Yeah,
so
it's
I
it's going to
think
be safe.
that is the only thing I feel
Okay.
exciting and nervous when I go to
Yeah,
Thailand. Yeah.
yeah. But actually, it's very enjoyable, Anne. It's very
Yeah.
enjoyable when you ride a subway. And take note, in Thailand, even though it's going to be a lot of passengers, and do not sit on
Do not sit. Yeah.
on that particular seats intended for the PWD. So you know what's a PWD? It's person with disability, just like
Uh-uh.
just like, so even though there's a lot, that's one thing that I admired
Oh.
in Thailander An, because they have this particular this particular behavior, that even it's going to be a lot of people riding, they don't sit on that
Oh.
particular place that is intended for the pregnant women, okay, and for elderly, and for
Oh.
PWD. So there would
Oh.
be seats intended for them. So even there would be a lot of people keep on standing, but
Yeah.
still that places is vacant or are vacant,
Oh.
because there would be no elderly, pregnant women, or PWD person riding.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
because if there would be such person riding on that particular subway, so that would be intended for them. So
Yeah.
that's one thing that I admired for Thailander people. And
Yeah.
there would be a lot of security on keeps on
Security.
checking,
Oh.
yeah, keep on
Oh.
checking. And then one time, one of my colleagues sit there on the place intended for the pregnant women, PWD, or for those who are elderly. And then there would be a guard saying, stand up. That's not for you. Yes. So they keep on telling you that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, and in Thailand, when you were going to ride a bus, compared here in the Philippines, and in the Philippines, as long as there would be places, still you can be able to ride until such time that you do like that. But in Thailand, it's it's just only sit, okay, no other person riding, standing,
Oh.
okay, yes, so it's just only allowed, all of the people who are going to ride in a bus should sit, they are
Yeah.
not allowed to stand.
Yeah.
That's
The
the
difference.
thing that I admired also in Thailand. But here in the Philippines, for as long there would be places, okay, go until such time that the passengers
Mm.
could not move anymore, because it's going to be a lot of passengers. Okay, so
Yeah.
that's in the Philippines. Okay, what about in Vietnam?
Actually, in Vietnam, uh, as I know, um, we have just one subway in Hanoi capital.
Okay.
Maybe to uh, maybe it's um, it's go to it works
Mm-hmm.
about 2 or 3 years recently.
Mm.
So I have not experienced.
Experience riding.
Yeah,
Yeah. But what about the buses? Are they the buses are people are keep on standing also?
I don't know.
So
But
you weren't
yeah,
able to experience riding in a bus.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, but here in the Philippines, it's a sad thing because for as long as there would be places, so the driver keeps on receiving passengers, and then, okay, go, ride until such time that you don't have any more places, okay,
yeah,
because it's going to be very, very crowded. So
yeah,
that's the situation here in the Philippines.
yeah,
Okay, so that will be it. And you were going to see beautiful places actually in Thailand. And you will be amazed because they also preserved their mountains. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to be it's a virgin forest. They don't cut trees in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so even in the city, you can be able to see trees.
Yeah.
Yes, in the city in Thailand.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why in the picture, right? In the picture, you can be able to see there rivers in the city, and then they preserve that one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So there are also people riding on a boat in Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah, within the city, huh? Within the city. So they also ride a boat instead of riding buses, okay, or tuk-tuk. So they
Okay.
ride, yeah,
Yeah.
they ride on a boat. Yes, you can be able to see that. And traffic, it's not traffic in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Actually, there would be traffic maybe, but it's not going to be very heavy traffic. It's just only the stop, okay, the
Yeah.
stop sign, right? So when the time for you to stop, you should the bus should stop, okay? Even though it's not traffic, the bus should stop because it's stop sign, right?
Yeah.
So they follow the what is one? They follow the stop and the go sign or signals in there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would be it. Okay, so good luck and take a lot of pictures on. Okay,
Yeah.
take a lot of pictures because that would be memories,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so that pictures will serve as your guide. One of these days when you have your own family, you can be able to tell them, oh, I went here. Okay, so these are the proof that I experienced riding tuk-tuk. I
I
experienced.
I
Yeah,
after you told me the talk,
yeah.
I I I found that
Mm-hmm.
in I found that in internet,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I see that talk,
Oh.
yeah, and I asked my college, uh,
Mm.
he he she told me that the drivers um would uh, the driver very fast. They drive very fast and then dangerous. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that would be nice. At least, okay, at least that would be an experience, right? That actually they do that one for most of the foreigners. Okay,
Yeah.
especially for those who are visitors, for those who are new one, because there's money in it, and okay,
Yeah.
because they have this particular percentage in that particular pawn shop or particular jewelry shop. If they can
Yeah.
be able to bring foreigners and buy, let's say, a ring, buy earrings or a jewelry with them, so that would also be given percentage to the drivers. So they get money, right? They get money
Yeah.
about that one. Okay, it's
Yeah.
just only, oh, you just have to bring visitors in there. Okay, and that's just only your work. Bring visitors, and then if visitors will going to buy, we will going to give you percentage of yours. So
Yeah.
they get money, right?
Actually, this also it is also occurs in Philippines because in Vietnam, sometimes we I see uh, that also occurs
Oh,
happen in
in
Vietnam.
Vietnam. In
Yeah.
the Philippines, okay, there is no like that situation. Okay, the only thing here in the Philippines is overpricing. Okay, so
Oh.
if you are a foreigner, if they knew that you are a foreigner, so they were going to tell you, okay, ride on my taxi and I'm going to bring you
Oh.
there. Although they knew that that is just only near, so what they were going to do is they will keep you on that particular way which is farther so
Oh.
that they can be able to ask you a greater amount of money. So that's the problem here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you don't know where is that place. Although the place is just there. Okay?
Yeah.
Even though your hotel is just it's just an eye away, you can be able
Oh.
to see your hotel, but they will not going to tell you, oh, that's the hotel. Okay? So no need for you to ride, just walk. And they will not going to tell you that, Anne.
Yeah.
They were going to take the opportunity. Oh, she doesn't know her hotel. Actually, the hotel is just there. Okay, but you don't know
But
where is it, right? Because you're new, right?
yeah.
So what they can do is, oh, this is now my chance to what is one to get money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Go
when you
along
ride,
around way.
yes. So
Yeah.
when you ride, the driver will going to keep you around the city.
Yeah.
Okay? And then they were going to ask for an
Fun.
overprice.
Yeah.
Yes, an overprice because you don't know the place, right? So
Yeah.
that's the thing. Okay, so if you were going to come here, you should have to avoid that one. Okay, as much as possible, and yeah, and then beforehand, you just have to ask the driver how much do I have to pay. Okay, and demand for this particular what is one meter. Okay, you just have to say, okay, can you please on the meter.
Please on
Okay,
the pistol.
yeah, when you say meter, you can be able to see how many kilometers already, okay,
Oh. It's
you've been able to use, and then it's just only the base on the meter, 1 kilometer is 60 pesos in here in the
yeah.
Philippines. Yeah. So if ever you were going to travel for 3 kilometers, so 60 times 3, that's going to be 180
80. Yeah.
pesos. Yeah.
And in Philippines, um, in do you have any app app
Yeah.
on my phone to
Yes.
yeah
Yes, to
to
locate.
book
Yes,
yeah
to book a
and it
Grab.
will
It's
be a
yes.
price a
Yes,
grab yeah
okay. I would suggest on do not ride in a taxi. Okay?
yeah
Yeah. Do not ride in a taxi because it's a meter. Okay? It's going to be a meter. Ride a Grab. Okay, so there
yeah
would be an app that you can be able to download, okay, Grab, and then you can be able to also right? You just have to type the address and the places where you're going to go, and then you can be
yeah
able to identify the price,
yeah
right? So it's easy. It's easy for you to do that. I don't know in Thailand if there would be Grab also because when we were there, we
yeah
weren't able to have the Grab. I don't
um
know.
um you mentioned graph app
Yeah.
it is like that yeah
Yes.
in Philippines
Yes.
too
Yes, we have a Grab. Yes, that's right.
yeah
Oh, so you can be
uh
able to use maybe that one. And you can also download this particular app. We call this one as I forgot the term, but you can be able to trace where you are.
yeah
Okay. I forgot that one. Um then yeah, I forgot
yeah
that one. Okay, you can be able to trace where are you, and then if your hotel is just nearby, so you can be able to see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be an up-an.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, because there also a lot of people keep on fooling, especially who are foreigners. So that's the sad thing. Okay,
Yeah.
that the sad thing actually. Not maybe it's normal. Okay, it's normal for those who are foreigners to be fooled. Yeah, if you are not wise, right?
Yeah.
That's why you should have to be very wise in going somewhere. But actually, Filipinos are very helpful people. Okay. Um, uh, Maybe the right person that you can be able to ask would be a police. Okay. Do
Yeah.
not ask for someone, okay, that doesn't have any position in the government. So the best thing that you can be able to ask would be the police, okay, a
Yeah.
traffic police. So we have also this particular thing in here in the Philippines we call as traffic police or
Yeah.
traffic enforcer. Okay. It's going to be their job. Okay.
Yeah.
Their job to us because they are assigned to traffic management. So whatever place that you were going to go to, they knew that one.
Yeah.
So do not ask for someone. Like for example, when you see a people in there walking, don't ask that people. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We call this an police. You can be able to see, we can be able to identify by their uniform. The traffic enforcer, you can be able to identify, we call them as red boys.
Oh.
Okay, why is it red boys? Because
Rest.
they are wearing red uniform.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
what about in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, the traffic police will wear yellow. Yeah,
Yellow.
yellow shoes.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
it's going
Yellow
to
boys.
be, yeah, because yellow is also, it's also a color, okay, of the traffic, right? Yellow,
Yeah.
red,
And
green,
green.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have also that kind of uniform actually, but most of the time they wear red uniform, and we call that one as red boy. So it's nice to us. It's okay to us the red boys rather
Yeah.
than an individual just walking in there because sometimes and those who are scammer, actually those who
Camera.
are scammer, you know what's a scammer? Okay, the scam, those who are scammer, okay, those who are
Yeah.
foolish person, okay, full foolish, okay,
Yeah.
the one that scam people, okay, the one
Yeah.
fooling people, okay, they wear professional look. Sometimes they wear a very professional attire, but actually they are also scammer. Okay,
Yeah.
so that foreigners will going to trust them, right? So that
Yeah.
they also bring an attaché case. Okay,
Um.
they look very professional actually, but beware of that because sometimes they are scammer. Especially if they were going to ask you, "Oh, miss, what time is it?"
Oh.
Don't entertain, please, okay? Don't entertain. And here in the Philippines, we do have a lot of, I don't know if you know this one, snatcher.
Lectures. Let
Yeah,
me
you know
check.
what's a snatcher?
Oh,
Snatcher
it's
are
the
the one
same with.
snatching cell phones, snatching wallets, snatching gold,
Oh, oh,
your
yeah.
earrings. Oh my God. So Do not show your gold. Do not show your cell phone. Like if you are going to
Oh,
selfie on in a public. Okay, now if they will going to if the snatchers saw your cell phone, oh, that would be a very expensive cell phone. So it's my chance to grab that one.
yeah,
Okay. There's a lot of foreigner has been snatched in here, and of
yeah,
course, yeah, and of course they can do something about that. Okay, if they
yeah,
were going to report that one to the police, so the police has nothing to do with it. So the police will just going to, right? Will just going to record and then waited for any report, okay, coming from other police also.
yeah,
Okay, so that's why you
yeah,
have to be careful. um I don't know, in Thailand, according to them, actually, according to them, there would be what is one, less incidents happening,
yeah,
like killing, snatching. Although there would also be a killer, okay, in
mm-hmm.
Thailand, okay,
Killer.
because yeah, any country, okay, any country, there would also be like that, Anne, right?
Yeah,
So you have to be careful, okay?
yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of thing to have to careful when we go to a new place.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. Um, keep on keeping your luggages, okay?
yeah,
Your passport, you have to secure that one, especially your passport, because there was this instances during our first abroad in Malaysia. One of my colleagues has been lost his
yeah,
her passport.
yeah,
Yeah, we reported to the police in Malaysia, but the police doesn't understand English.
yeah,
So that's the problem. So the police will just laugh at us. Okay,
yeah,
because we keep on telling this one lost, something like that. But the police will
yeah.
just going to say, no, 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 no,
No,
something
no,
like that.
no.
Because
Yeah,
they couldn't understand us. So it's going to be very it's going to be a big problem. Okay, why? Because you are not allowed to go out because you don't have a
yeah,
passport. So
yeah.
yeah, so that's the problem. But thanks God, because it was seen by a Filipino in Malaysia also.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then someone called up. It was lost in the morning, around 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, and then it was lost in the subway. Okay, in the
Mm-hmm.
station.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the subway station. So it lost in there, and then a Filipino also who are there in Malaysia saw that passport, and then he called up right away, maybe at
Oh,
3 o'clock in the afternoon, because we keep on going back to the places where we go. Okay, but
yeah.
we weren't able to see the passport. At around 3 o'clock, his phone rings. Okay, and
Yeah.
then this particular person tells my colleague that, oh, are you this person? Your name is like that. I know your family, and my boss told us, oh my God, maybe it's a scammer. Okay, do not.
Comer. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it's a scammer. So, if you were going to see him, might probably kills you.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
after that?
Then
Uh,
after that one, he speak Filipino.
Oh,
So yeah, so he speak Filipino, and then we keep on communicating with him. So that's the
yeah,
time that we understood him, right?
yeah,
And yeah, and then my colleague asked, okay, if you someone saw my passport, would you kindly tell me my passport number? Okay,
yeah.
so he was able to say the passport number, and it's him, right? So
Oh,
it's a passport, and then I went also with my colleagues to get the passport, and then they
yeah,
see each other, okay, and then the passport has been
oh,
back to her,
yeah.
and then
Uh,
yeah,
so lucky for her.
it's very lucky. Why? Because the thing is, she cries already because according to her, tomorrow would be our flight going back to the Philippines. So
Yeah,
if she cannot go with us or come with us, so she will be the one going to be left in there,
yes, along.
right? Yeah, and she will be detained, right?
Yeah,
So the immigration will going to hold her, right? Because she doesn't have a
right.
passport. So that's our worry, okay? The immigration
Yeah,
of Malaysia will going to hold her, and she will not be allowed to go out because maybe she will be called as TNT. Yeah, TNT in Malaysia because she doesn't have a passport, and it's a big sin in Malaysia.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a big sin actually in Malaysia if you don't have a passport. That means you go in Malaysia by a
Illegal.
scammer. Yeah, by
Oh,
maybe a
yeah.
scammer because you don't have a passport, and you will be put into prison. So
Oh,
she cries, okay, because she has a family here in the Philippines waiting for her, right?
yeah,
So that would be it. And so that's why keep your passport, okay,
yeah.
with you.
Oh,
Okay, so going back on our lesson and in here,
mhm.
right? So on the focus on, we will be going to study the phrasal verbs. So when we are talking about phrasal verbs, and it's a verb, okay, plus a particle. Okay, we
Yeah.
call this one as particle. So all of these are all particle. That means it's a clause or article of a composition or a document in order for us to partner with the verb. So a verb plus
Um,
a particle. Okay,
yeah,
so set off, right? So
yeah,
what time shall we set off tomorrow?
yeah.
Okay, so a verb plus off. Okay, next, letter B. Well,
We
pick you
pick
blank at
you
6.
up at sick.
Yes, so
Pick
we'll
you.
pick you up. Okay, okay, again, you plus up. You up, that would be a phrasal verb. Next, letter C.
I can see the screen.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
okay, I
Yeah,
see
what?
now.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring
Any
bring.
souvenirs? I'm afraid.
bring.
Oh, when you are already there in Thailand, and then you went home, don't forget to bring blank
Bring
any souvenirs.
back.
Yes, so I
Bring back.
forgot to bring back. Okay, bring back any souvenirs. I'm
Afraid.
afraid. Okay, sometimes people might expect you, especially when you go abroad, and then your loved ones, your family will going to expect that you will going to bring back any souvenirs. There would be a lot of souvenirs in Thailand, and yeah,
Yeah,
so if you go to the floating market, you can be able to buy in there a lot of souvenirs.
yeah,
Okay, you can buy there would be a boat. Okay, it looks like a boat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can be able to buy that one. It's just a resemblance of a boat. And then sometimes it's a nail cutter. Yeah, there would be picture of
Oh yeah.
Thailand. Sometimes it's a ref magnet. Yeah. So I bought that one when I was in Thailand, bring back a souvenir, and I bought
Chocolate.
refrigerator magnet. That refrigerator magnet. When you put that one on outside your ref, so it's there. It's a magnet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be
Mhm.
a lot of that. There would be fun t-shirts. Yeah,
Yeah.
a t-shirt that has a picture of Vietnam, of
Of
Thailand.
Thailand. Yeah.
Yes, okay. And I like there would also be this particular t-shirt which I bought also, the palace, okay, the
Pala.
palace in Thailand, the king's palace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that would be it. Okay, next letter
Okay.
D, and
I'm looking forward to
yes, I'm looking
this
forward
to
to
the trip.
this trip. Okay, forward to, bring back, you up, set off are phrasal
Yeah.
verbs. Okay, next, letter E.
Oh, you can
Check.
checking
Okay, you can
check
check in. Yes, that's
before
correct.
2 p.m. Yeah.
Yes, so you can check in before 2 p.m. Next, letter F.
The best way to get around the city is by tram.
Yes, so the best way to go around in the city, okay, is by tram. Oh, look at that one, right? So
Yeah.
in other countries, actually, this one is in London. So the tram is just traveling around the city. Okay,
Hmm.
so their tram. Okay, maybe that would be their subway, right? Or
Yeah.
it's just a train. It's just a train. Okay, a train is traveling around the city because Thailand also is a big city, and it's going to be a mountainous city also.
Yeah.
And Thailand and Cambodia actually
Yeah.
is just very nearby. So their boundary is just a land. Okay,
Yeah.
so when you go somewhere in Cambodia, so you will going to the end of Thailand, and then when you are already there on that particular way, that would be Cambodia. So it's just only a land, a portion of a land, and it's a
Yeah.
continuous land, right? And Cambodia and Vietnam is also near,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so our boss, I wasn't able to go there. They went to Cambodia.
Hmm.
Yeah, so they visit Cambodia. Actually, Cambodia is also a good place, but there would be a lot of people who are less fortunate in Cambodia,
Who
right?
are left?
Less fortunate. So
Oh,
a lot of people there suffering from poverty.
yeah.
Uh, okay. They're not so rich country. Yeah.
Yes.
So they are less fortunate country. They are considered to be also one of the poorest country.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
Cambodia.
when I asked my sister to traveling to Cambodia,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he he told me, don't go there. Don't go there because it's not safety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um.
It's
Yeah,
not safe
not safe.
actually.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually,
and
we can say that it's not safe in there because a lot of people there keeps on fooling, okay? Because they can get money out of that,
yes,
right?
and
Okay.
actually, today, Cambodia is innovative. I think a little Cambodia innovative with Vietnamese people because I know Cambodia nowadays is very friendly with
Mm,
with
Vietnamese.
with
Ah,
China.
China. Yeah,
Yes,
because yeah, they wanted Cambodia to be part of China.
yeah. And
Yeah.
last month in Vietnam, we have um, some a group of people
Mm-hmm.
in Vietnam near the boundaries.
Mm.
I think the they um, they they met they met um, uh, um,
People from
they,
China.
they kill
Uh,
they go to the
Communities.
committee
Yeah.
go to the committee and deal the gun to
Uh-huh.
shoot die seven police in
Uh-huh.
Vietnam.
Oh,
Yeah, and and they are also the people in of ethnic um,
ethnic group. Yeah.
ethnic group. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really know the head people behind,
Yes.
but I think it maybe have some people in Cambodia.
Oh.
I think that yeah.
Mm.
They met um, um, I don't know that's called like Paris in
Yeah.
like in Paris. Uh,
Paris. Yeah.
yeah,
Paris, France.
they 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 um they kill people
Mm.
and they cast people. They when they told have some someone give they a lot of money and told
Mm.
they to do that. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I have checked last month.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
some in some province that's near the boundaries with
Of Cambodia.
Cambodia. Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah. So for me, Cambodia is not city with Vietnamese people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they keep actually because I think Vietnam and Cambodia is just only a river, right? So the boundary is just only a river. So it's here is the Vietnam and then the other one is in the Cambodia. Am I right? It's that the boundary of
Sorry.
Cambodia
Yeah.
and Vietnam.
Yes.
They
I
shared they
don't.
shared the same river.
I don't know the boundary. I think it's a mountain.
Okay.
It's a land. I
Mm,
don't know. I because I have gone. I have not gone the
okay, in
boundary.
the
Yeah.
boundary,
I
yeah.
don't know that is the land or a
It's
rivers.
yeah,
Yeah.
a river. Okay. Okay. We can also search that one on, right?
Yeah.
So the nearest, let's say for example, the nearest country in Vietnam. Okay. So borders China in the north. So that would also Laos and Cambodia. So
Yes.
the
Laos,
Laos and
Cambodia.
Cambodia share one river.
Yeah.
Yes, so Vietnam shares maritime borders with Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Philippines and Thailand. So we
Mm-hmm.
share the same water borders, so
Oh,
maritime borders. Okay, so Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, and Thailand, we're near each other. But China is from the north. It's has a long border with Laos and Cambodia in the south. So Laos and Cambodia keeps on fighting also because
yeah,
they share only river. So
yeah,
if you cross in that river, that would be Laos. And then if the Lao cross in that particular part of the river, it's Cambodia. That's
yeah,
why they keep on fighting. If the Lao go to the border or maybe past the border in the river of Cambodia, Cambodians keep on killing the Laos people.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, I know. Um, maybe you mentioned to Mekong
Mekong River.
system river.
Yes. It's a
Yes,
River.
yes,
Right? So
and
that's
sometimes
the river. Yeah.
because the China is the high place of the
Yes.
river, and sometimes we we not allowed to the water to
Mm.
flow down, and Vietnam um, will have enough the the the
The
water,
water
yeah,
from Mekong
to
River.
yeah, to make to use for plant
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, so that would be actually the problem, right? But we are all in Asia, right? So we are form part of Asia, and therefore we shouldn't fight each other, right? We shouldn't
Mm-hmm.
fight each other. But sometimes China wanted to become, you know that one because part of our lesson. I hope you can still remember that, right? That
Yeah.
in 5 years that would be end on 2025 that China would be the
The
yes would be
the
the most
the most
powerful
powerful.
country
Yeah.
in Asia,
Yeah.
right? So they like that one, but of course they we don't like that, right? So
Yeah.
we keep on fighting with our territory, we keep on fighting with our rights, okay, because we don't want to be part of China. Okay? So, would you like to be called as Chinese?
Do you know? Do you think a um, it's a it is um is useful or helpful or necessary to to learn China language uh, with young people today in Asia?
No,
No.
because yes, for me it's not on,
Yeah.
okay? Although we are a Chinese school, okay? My school that I am working at this point in time is a Chinese school.
Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Chinese school. So most of our students speak Chinese, right?
Yeah.
So they know how to speak Chinese. But for me, I don't think that we should have to learn Chinese. It's going to be very, very difficult learning Chinese and
Yeah.
yeah, English is the major language. So we should have to learn English, but not
Yeah.
Chinese. Not unless if we will be colonized by China.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the time maybe that we are required to speak Chinese. Okay, but of course, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, okay, Malaysia would not going to uh, permit that one that we will be colonized by
Yeah.
China, right? So we don't
Yes.
like that one. So therefore, that would be the time that people will keep on fighting for their
Yeah.
rights, right? So there would be that particular thing that war. So the war will going to start if they were going to keep on insisting that they were going to capture us.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So hopefully it will not going
Go
to
to the
be like
work.
that,
Yeah.
right? Because based on our lesson, right? 2025. So it will end by 2025. So we are 2023. So 2 more years.
2 more years.
Yes. So after by that time, they will, according to them, that would be their aim that they will going to be the most powerful country in the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think um, that's um, um, that's the Tiny will be the powerful
Yes.
countries. Is that true? Because nowadays, um, um, Americans and and I know and what's um,
Americans,
Americans and
German,
no the big country
Italian, Italian,
a big
uh,
country near the um no Russia.
Russia. Yeah,
Yeah,
Russia.
Americans and Russia. I think go down. Yeah,
No, they
and
wouldn't allow that on. They wouldn't allow that one because, yeah, but actually, the most powerful country in the world today would be Russia,
yeah,
right? America is not anymore. Okay, gone those times that they became the most powerful country. But at this point in time, actually, they're not considered to be the most powerful now.
yeah,
Okay, because of what happened to the economy of America, right?
yeah,
Okay, but if you try to understand, actually, Chinese keeps on doing that one, right?
yeah,
Why? Because they have actually they will become a powerful country sooner on. Okay,
yeah,
sooner because as young as 5 years old in their country, because I do have a lot of
yeah,
students, Chinese students before, okay, and as young as 5 years old, they are very fluent when it comes to speaking English.
yeah.
Yes, they're very fluent, and so they keep on teaching the young ones. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
they keep on teaching the young ones the process. Okay, because nowadays they want the young generation to become the
Mm-hmm.
the most
Powerful.
powerful. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they can speak well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So sooner they will become like that. So if
Yeah.
we will not going to do something, so it might happen to us, right? That's
Yeah.
why congratulations because you learned English.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a preparation that we will not be going to be captured by China. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be it, Anne. Okay. So
Yes.
we see each other again by tomorrow, huh? So we will just
Yes.
going to continue this one. Do you have questions?
No, no
No
more, please.
more. Okay. So if that would be the case, Anne, we'll see each other again by
Yeah.
tomorrow. Okay. Bye
See you
bye.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye
Goodbye.
bye.
Bye,
God
teacher.
bless and have a good night. Okay.
Yes. Have a good
Yeah.
night too.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye, teacher.